Welcome back, trainers. Today we're going to be taking a look at Shadow Walrein again, of course. And you already know, the thing's amazing. I just wanted to see how well it does perform with some different kind of teams. We're going to be looking at a lot of different teams in the future. But we're not going to go over too many battles. Going to make it quick today. It was extremely infuriating with the rock, paper, scissors that we did have going on. So we'll avoid that so I don't go on a rant. But let's take a look at the battles that I do have recorded here. And again, always a big thank you to my Patreon supporters and everybody else who does support me. If you do enjoy these videos, hit that like button. And with that said, let's get into these battles. Let's go. Alright, so I'll make sure to say the name correctly. For some reason I was saying Walrein when it's Walrein. So there you go. I'll try to say it correctly now. We're going to look at two teams here throughout the video. I'm only going to put up 7 battles, folks. I honestly didn't even want to get up a second video today. I wanted to kind of take the day off and just kind of relax, but you know, I can't let the grind go, so I'm just going to bring you 2 teams here so you can kind of maybe have a understanding of what you should maybe use it with as well. I will be using my regular one soon that actually does have good IVs, well, ideal IVs for this league, although the Shadow has been doing great. But I'm going to have to say, today was extremely hard counter city, like front hard counter, middle and back, and it was just very frustrating. There wasn't really too much lag. You know, for the first couple of battles, I always forget to turn off my Wi-Fi and play on my data. Personally, I don't get that initial lag in the beginning when I do that. Sometimes, but not nearly as much as the Wi-Fi. But with that said, I had a good time. It was fun. A few frustrating battles here. But like I said, I'm going to make it short and sweet here. So, Walrein up against the Obstagoon. So at this point, we're going to just have to quick move down. There is no charge moves because they have 2 shields. I'm going to have to get to 3. So we're just quick moving down and we take the win. We had a Pokemon in the back. Looking good. On to our next battle. What are we going to see here? A Abomasnow. So this is kind of like that double-edged sword. We're going to eventually do a little bit more damage. But we are going to have to double shield. If we do want to win this matchup, we could let it go, but I think I do double shield this up. I suppose the Walrein could go up against it. As a matter of fact, it wouldn't be a horrible matchup, but I just decided to double shield this. Farm down, and we're going to be looking pretty good, I suppose. We already got a shield out of them, and they're going to be immediately swapping into a Swampert, and that is perfectly fine. We're going to go ahead and throw that Poison Fang so we can lower the defense and then swap into the Walrein. I said it correctly. Let's go. And Icicle Spear that thing out of here. They're holding on to that shield, coming back in here with the Abomasnow. And since this thing farms up so fast, we're able to get to another one here. Don't need to hit them all. And they're letting it go. What you got in the back? And a Azumarill, perfect. We still have half health on the Nidoqueen, well, at least like 45%, and our Granbull, I was going to say Wigglytuff, our Granbull is full health, so, I mean, we basically have won this here. So play rough, not going to KO. We could swap, but I decided to just go ahead and go for another Earthquake here, just put on the pressure. I didn't think I was going to make it, so I just go for Icicle Spear, and we're getting a shield. Great, we get to another one just to do damage, just to, at this point, they're probably so annoyed with this thing. It is everywhere, as it should be. It is completely meta. It's amazing, and it hits a lot of things. I mean, honestly, like somebody said that in my last video, and I was thinking this too. When are they gonna? This is gonna probably get nerfed or something, right? Nothing else has it. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter if another Pokemon has it or not. Maybe in the future they might give it to maybe Cloyster. That would be pretty awesome, right? For it to get a move pool update. It's been a while. I do remember they gave it a Avalanche a long time ago, but it's been a while. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and throw in our Granbull. We got a Charm versus Charm here. Yes, I'm using Charm. We're going to be protecting our Walrein from the fighters because, well, you don't want to see a counter user, especially with that Shadow Walrein. So we're going to be going down barely, just barely able to almost take them out. They're going to be immediately swapping into their Wigglytuff, and I'm going to be building up to 2 Icicle Spears with my Walrein here. Getting off the first one, they let it go. They still have 1 shield. I need to build up to 2. This is incredible. This is not the first time we've seen this thing pull off a win like this at the end. That just seems like it's not going to be able to pull it off. Now, granted, that Wigglytuff did just miss a quick move. I will call it out. Yes, it seemed like they froze. Should have maybe gotten a Charm in there. And then we're able to quick move down the Ninetales. Absolutely incredible. Alright, next battle, we're going to have a new team now, leading with Wigglytuff, and now we have Glade, and Walrein is in the back. So, I didn't really know how this matchup was going to work. They go Earthquake, so yeah. I was suspecting them to go for Icicle Spear. I guess that was my logic. It looks like you do want to go for Earthquake, even if you don't get stabbed, just to throw them off, I suppose. Who knows? So they're going to absolutely be under-tapping that. 100%. All right, so they go for another one here, and it's just kind of getting annoying. I feel like I want to farm down, and at this point, I'm like, is this an Earthquake? You never know. This thing just charges so fast. If you lose track, it is another Icicle Spear, so we just farm down. Great. And we're loaded up on energy. We're down to Pokemon, and so are they. This thing's almost out, so we've got 1 1/4 here. So they're bringing in a Azumarill. We're going Earthquake. We do have the Glade with the Leaf Blade, so it's going to do some good damage. But they're swapping into Talonflame, and I'm missing a bubble. Come on, give me a break. No, there was no trick to that. I accidentally missed the bubble for whatever reason. I pretty much thought it was over, but I wasn't going to give up yet. They still have 2 shields, and I'm thinking, come on, I'm not going to be able to pull this off, right? So getting off the Leaf Blade here. And you definitely don't want to use that last shield. So we're going to go in here. Since the Incinerates are so slow to register, maybe we can take them out. Perfect. We're able to. In comes the Azumarill, and now I think we're just going to Icicle Spear down from here on out. We don't need to go for Earthquake. I mean, we could. But I don't want to get a shield there. And I feel if we just keep going like this, we should be okay. We still haven't gotten a shield. We need to get that now. All right, so going for another one. And finally getting it because they're just a little too low. And we're going for another one here. We're just going to invest in it completely, just like the main series games, using it over and over and over again. We got it 5 times in a row. Don't you love it when you Shell Smash and then you hit that Icicle Spear? Well, if you have Shell Link, you're going to hit 5 in a row anyways in the main series games. Anyway, next battle. Okay, they're swapping in a Nidoqueen. We're going to be bringing in our Glade. Super effective damage with that Confusion. Love to see it. Shielding it up. Earth Power. They were going for the kill shot, and we said denied. So they got us down pretty low. Coming in with a Medicham. We're just going to be throwing those Leaf Blades here, obviously, because Close Combat is not going to be doing much damage and lowering our stats here. Going for another one immediately. And yeah, we do resist counter, but counter is counter, and it's like charm. It doesn't matter if you resist it, it's still doing a lot. But we're able to get to another Leaf Blade here, which is incredible. Getting a shield out of him, and I do believe we simultaneously swap at the same time. He's bringing in that Walrein, and I'm bringing in the Wigglytuff. Alright. So we will shield this up. Icicle Spear, okay, no problem. We're going to go for Play Rough. This will KO. There's no more shields. Looking good. And we should be able to do some good damage to the Medicham here. It's going to get off a charge move. I'm thinking Psychic. So Wigglytuff is going to be out of here. But we still have a Walrein. And it's doing a lot of damage, but we're able to get to it and take them out. This thing is so crazy good. Like, just because I didn't have a great day in Go Battle League, it has nothing to do with the Pokemon. It's just when you're trying to test something out some days and you just get hard counter, it's not going to be fun. So speaking of hard counter, we're all right, met with a Poliwrath with our Wigglytuff. They're swapping into an Azumarill. We're going to go ahead and bring in that Glade. And this is a decent matchup because of Leaf Blade, but they know they can let that first one go through. But here's the thing about Glade, Confusion does so much, and it does really start adding up here. And I think we do shield this up. Kind of want to keep this thing in the fight for now. We want to get a shield out of them. Don't think we're going to invest 2 shields in the Glade. We don't really want to do that. That's early in the game, and that's going to be asking for a loss. So they're definitely going to get to another charge move here. All right, never mind. I'm doing the opposite of what I just said, and made it sound like it was so horrible, and I still did it. Okay, so we're farming down. We have some good energy. Typically, we're going to get a shield back, but there's an Alolan Marowak back there, and yeah, this is just like there's only a few Pokemon that Glade doesn't have coverage for, and this is one of them. Unfortunately, kind of annoying. All right, so great. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Walrein. And unless they have Fire Blast. Okay, Shadow Bone, no problem. Still doing a lot of damage. So we're going to go for this Icicle Spear and then swap into our Wigglytuff to try to recover this battle to some degree. Let's see. Yeah, Wigglytuff is actually an okay matchup. Now, I didn't swap for whatever reason. Okay, maybe I'm thinking I don't want to go anywhere for now. Just let this thing go down. Okay. Because we are normal. Now, the reason why I did pick Wigglytuff is so we can have resistance to Ghost, because we do have the Glade on our team. Like, say, a Sableye with Shadow Claw. Normal type, it's going to be resisting it. Poliwrath comes back into this fight here, and I'm thinking, we're good, But then I start remembering, oh, right, normal type. Just like we were describing. Yep, taking a little bit more damage than your typical fairy, and it's taking us out. Good game. Moving on to our next opponent. All right, so this is our last battle. We're met with a Walrein. Now, I'm not going to tell you how many times I've had to restart this because I keep saying Walrein, and I I want to get it right, Walrein. All right, and I'm sure I said it wrong once or twice throughout this video. Anyway, gonna go ahead and we're getting hit by the earthquake again. I didn't learn my lesson from the first battle. I mean, we've come full circle from the first one to this one. So they're gonna go ahead and swap into Venusaur. We're gonna get off that Ice Beam here, and then immediately swap into our Glade. For whatever reason, I should have just let them take us out. Now we're locked here, but I guess it really doesn't matter so much. Going for a Leaf Blade, trying to do a little bit more damage, and we're getting a shield out of them. They don't want to go down. They double shielded using both, and that's perfect. Going for the Frenzy Plant, we shield it up. We're gonna see another one here, and I do believe I will be shielding this up. Alright, so since they double shielded that Venusaur, I don't know, maybe there's going to be something back there weak to Glade. They're coming back in here with the Walrein, so I'm guessing, yeah, definitely something back there weak to this. Gonna go ahead and take that out immediately here. What is it going to be? Well, absolutely not. Something super effective. Pidgeot immediately swap into our Walrein, getting to the Icicle Spear, which is going to take them out. That was quick. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all in my next video. This thing is absolutely bananas. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!